Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurazo here, coming at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch for you guys today. And the last live stream I did was fantastic. We had at one point 60 people, anywhere from like 50, 60, but 60 was our max. And that's awesome. So I want to say thank you to all those who actually came to the live stream. If you guys like market watches and all that, I go over live requests in that live stream. I also opened up some cool packs. We actually opened up some First Ed Gladiators Assault. And I'm going to say we got an Ultimate Herb. I'm not going to say which one for those who have not watched it just yet. So go check that out. Also, if you guys can smash that like button, that'd be great. See if we get to 100 likes and subscribe if you have not already. We're 90 subs off of 3,000. I got some awesome plans for that. And about 33% of people who are watching my videos actually are not subscribed. So hopefully today's day earn your subscription. If you're buying any cards off TCG Player, like Millennium Eyes Restrict, please use my affiliate down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no discuss you. And thank you to all my YouTube channel members. And we're going to get right into this video here. So Millennium Eyes Restrict actually got bought out. They're about $42 here, going up to 44, going up to 50. And this card was like 50-something dollars for a while, going up to 60 here. Not only is this a card that a lot of collectors like, but it's honestly really good. And I don't exactly know why this card faded out of relevance, because for those who don't know, you insta-fusion this out, and then once per turn, when an opponent's monster activates its effect, right? Quick effect, you target an effect monster your opponent controls or in their graveyard. You equip that target to this card. Gains attack and defense equal to that combined. And then, the monster with the same name as the monster equipped to this card by this card's effect cannot attack, and it negates their effects. Now, the reason why this card is good is because when you insta-fusion it, when they activate, say, like a hand trap, like let's say Ash Blossom, right? Like let's say you insta-fusion, then you activate Reinforcement of the Army. You're able to negate the Ash Blossom and equip it, which is really awesome. So it lets you play through specific hand traps. Like if there's a Nibiru, nothing's going to be done, sadly. But, Ash, Valor, Droll, I believe, would work as well. This card's really good. And then if you need to, you could just link it off. So worst case scenario, you just get a card that you just link off. Best case, and it's a dark attribute, so that can be quite good. If you're playing Invoked with this and you're sick and tired of getting your Alistair hand trapped, Valor, Ash, whatever, you can make this summon the, do your shenanigans essentially, and then you can go into Kaliga, which is awesome. I told people to get this at $20. Secret Urge are awesome as well, and these are about $37. Now, if you got either version, you won regardless. The reason why I told people to get the Ultra is because it's hard to get. It's the original copy. But I told people, honestly, it's a good card to have 2 copies of, because you get one Ultra for collectability, and then the Secret, because the Secret looks really awesome. I've seen this in person. I have my own Secret, and I couldn't get rid of my Ultra Rare, but I couldn't get rid of the Secret either. I actually picked up the Secret to just remove later on, and it just looks too gorgeous here. Like, the artwork on this is phenomenal. Now, Genesis Dragon from Shonen Jump Magazine promos. Now, this is getting bought out, and what it does is, once per turn, you send a Dragon-type monster from your hand to add a Dragon-type monster from your graveyard to your hand, right? So, you send one from your hand. This gets Valor to interrupt. It kind of sucks over here, but it basically lets you go neutral and card advantage. But when this card is sent from the field to graveyard, you can turn all Dragon-type monsters from your graveyard to the deck. So if you're playing Dragon League, I don't think Dragon League is going to play this card. But if they did, I guess it's a factory reset on a lot of your dragons, which is awesome. And that's kind of cool. Now, near mids are like $22 here, going up to $25 for lightly played. Now, there's is a reprint of this card, and it is the common here in Gold Series 4 at $1. So people need this card. I mean, 50 cents here with that 99-cent shipping here. That's not too bad over here if you really need this card. Now, if this card is going up for any other reason, please let me know in the comment section below. I just see it as an old Shonen Jump promo that doesn't really have any hollow prints, so people just want it. Now, Dangers have been going up because not only are Dangers pretty good just in general, but the real reason is Dark Worlds here. Now, Danger Nessie is getting bought out here. Near Mint Unlimited are about $30. First sets are $40. I always told people that Dangers was an engine that I always thought was bad for a game, and I still stick to this. I don't think this is a good engine. However, the fact that I get to play Dark Worlds and I have Dangers is awesome, because if you guys don't know, I actually plan on playing Dark Worlds, and I don't usually play that many decks in this game, to be honest with you here. So it's very rare that a deck gets me super excited. Especially with this format where a lot of people from my comment section, other comment sections, don't want to play because of Splay Entitlement. A lot of people, we do hear this opinion here and there, but I'm hearing it from people who don't normally say this. So It's going to kind of suck, but hopefully I have fun with my Dark Worlds wherever we get them. Now, Secrets at 40, that kind of sucks. Ultras, though, these are about $10.50. I always found these really cheap when they were like $2, $3 here. You see me, your boy over here at $10.50 here. But yeah, this card goes up to $14. So if you don't have your dangers, you're paying quite a bit here. Now, Drag Down to the Grave. Someone want me to go over this because you do play this in Dark World. You're going to look at each other's hands, select one card from each other's hands, and discard them to the graveyard, and each draw one card. So this is really good with Dark Worlds because if it doesn't matter what your if you draw this and you happen to draw like all monsters, or there's only monsters in your hand essentially that you just want to discard and all that, you get the info from your opponent's hand and you get to discard the hand trap that matters. You don't want them to Nibiru you, Nibiru gone. You don't want them to Ash, Ash is gone, right? You see a good starter in their hand that you really don't want them to have, discard that. But the best part is you get info with this card. And Drag Down was always a really good card in my opinion. And I don't know if this is on the ban list. I know it was limited at one time. I don't think it's on the list at all anymore. I think it's at 3, I'm pretty sure. But there was a time in the game where I think this was hit. But I'm talking like a long time ago. So near mints are about $4 here. First eds are about $9.13 going up to $12 for your... Oh, there's some unverified, but we don't care about that. $9, $12 for near mint. I told people specifically to get this card the second we got Dark World support because people don't realize that this card, you know, how good it is. And I explained the same reasoning over there, as well as why, you know, it's going to be playing in Dark World. So now it's kind of too late, but if you got your copies at, no joke, $2, that's not bad. But if you don't really, if you're willing to put first edition to the side here, you do have unlimited for like $4 here. That's not bad if you just want to play the card. And this is the only holo version, by the way. The rest are commons. Danger Tsuchinoku, a cute little snake boy. $19 here. First eds are $22. First eds are like $23 here. That's not too bad. Sorry, guys. For a first ed, they do go up to like $27 over here. Thunderbirds, I told people actually, my fight cards have your trade binder, I believe, to actually grab this card. And right now it's sitting at 5 for a light play here. Goes up to $10. I actually want to see what first eds really are here. $12.69, $13, $12. So, okay, so you made, oh, it's me again. You know, 14 going up to like 25, 30 over here. If you got your dangers at $5, not only are they bought out, but I really don't think it's going to stop at 12. I think this card can easily hit anywhere from $15 to $20. Because this one's not too bad, you know. If it's discarded, you pop a set card. It's not that great, but you can play one and it's not that bad. You know, a lot of people aren't having, aren't maining back row removal. And as we've seen from the last Nationals, the last couple events, that's a very big mistake. And while this doesn't exactly get rid of the floodgates, all that, you can pop certain sets that might be a problem or force it out right away, and then you have your tools to play out of it. If this was Spell and Trap, I think it would just be so good. If this just said Spell and Trap, that's like the biggest thing. Mothman Secret Rares here. $6 going up to 7s here. What's really awesome is a lot of the Dark World normal monsters are level 4. So if you get this on the field, you can go into some really cool stuff. As like I think this takes 2 darks. Evil Swarm. I believe it's Nightmare. It takes 2 darks. Yeah, it's like 2 level 4 dark monsters. So what people don't actually realize about Dark World is that you can actually play this because when you Mothman, you special the Mothman, and you know you have one of your level 4 Dark Worlds. This card is literally a Book of Moon quick effect, but it's twice per turn, right? It is not once per turn. You're supposed to special summon a monster, so not a normal summon it. Sadly, you detach, change it to face down, and it says monsters. So if they say Ties of the Brethren, right, and they special, you detach 1, you get to put both of those face down. That's what's really awesome about this card. DTs, you know, $10.50 or something. Near mints are $13. If that's a little too much blind, you just want to play your old school, you know, Evil Storm cards here. Just don't get the comic for $0.25. Get the super at $1. It still looks nice, and I feel like this might not even be a bad investment right now. Marincesses got top 4 at Nationals. Now, I was actually quite shocked to see this. Not that the deck is bad, but I'm shocked that people are seeing that much confidence in the deck. And every time I see Marincesses top, I think to myself, this is what? A 2-year-old archetype, 2.5, and it's finally seeing play, what, in the last month or 2? Why could Konami give us these good cards for Marincess back when they were littering our sets with this? That's what I don't really understand. But Starlight Rares here are about $400 going up to $450. These were about $350. Everyone's like, oh, it's bought out. It was about $300, $350 beforehand. It got some success in top 4. I believe it maybe did well in side events. I'm not really too sure about that. No one really looks at side events, I know, but I know Strikers won a good amount in one side event when I was at the Nats. But yeah, $450, pretty cool here. Ultra Rares here are about $5 here, going up to 6s. Now, if you want to play Maritzas, I want to quickly say that the deck is actually really cheap because commons are like 7 cents, supers are like 40 cents. You really just have to get the new support and the silent minings. And you probably have those lying around. Maritzas Blue Slug, and when I say lying around, I mean the silent minings. Probably not the random Maritzas support. But if you do, even cheaper. Now, Blue Slug Ultra Rares are about $5 here. Well, you have first on your bet for 4 here, go up to $6. Again, if you want to play it for cheap here, Supers are $250. Not too much over here. Maritzas Dive, $13 here. Yeah, $13. Not too bad. It's cool to see that this Legendary Duelist is holding some value. Because, let's be honest, it's not that great. Now, Droplets at $60. It's not that this is bad, but we have Brothers of Legend Secrets at about, $65, $70 here. Yeah, like 65, 60. Why would you not pay $5 more for the secret? And you guys might be thinking, Thomas, you told us not to get the Brothers of Legend Secret Rare. Either get the Ultras or the OG Secrets. And yes, I think you should just get the OG Secrets in general now. The only thing that really changed is the drop. These were like 46s, and these were like closer to 80-somethings, right? So getting the Ultra Rares when they were 43, 45 compared to an $8 Secret Rare, you want to play it natural, do whatever, you're saving some type of money, right? While there was a $5 to $10 difference here, and you have to worry about discard tanking while the original really won't. In fact, actually, that's an unverified. No, they are 73. Oh, good to 77, but still. If you're looking for droplets, get these. If you have droplets, sell them and just upgrade to this. Trust me, you're going to thank me later. You're actually going to retain a lot of your value. Silent Mining, Secret Rares. Now, I told people to get first sets of this when they were less than $20. Now they're like 60 for light plays, 20 for near mints. I still think this is cheap for Silent Mining. Because every time we see a Cyber deck, it's going to play Silent Mining. It's really that simple. And the discard, hey, might be actually quite good at times. $23. If you don't have your set Silent Minings, get them while you can. Now, even the rares here are like $3.50, which is quite shocking to me because when you go to all the other versions, Ultras are 5, Supers are about 4s. Why would I not grab the Ultras or the Supers for the same price? I know people want the cheapest version available, but like what I don't understand about Yu-Gi-Oh players is if it's such a small money difference, like would you rather get an Ultra Silent Mining that's going to hold more value than a rare if it means spending like, I guess at least this is like $1-ish more. The super rares are about the same at $3.50, so like get the super. I just don't get it. Totally bullshit over here. 55 for unlimited. First eds for $60 here, 64. Just disgusting. Maximum gold rares are 29. No, thank you. Ronin Toadids here are 5.5. Just imagine if this card did have a reprint freezing chains. Imagine how much this would be. I actually picked up some of these when they were cheap. I didn't pick up much. I picked up like one every time I saw it because I didn't really have much faith in the card. I was like, I'll just add it to like, if someone has it, I'll just be like, combine it with other stuff or whatever, right? And I didn't expect this to be a $5 card, but hey, free money, right? Totally awesome from 2017 here. $45 for fit going up to 50 here. I mean, mega packs are about 52 here. I really hope this gets hit. And then Swap Frogs here for about $7. People said it won't go above 6. I said, dude, trust me, it will. $7 now. It's only $1, but hey, in a day with those two walls, $1 increase is pretty much telling where this is going to go here. Cat Shark here, if you guys don't know what this card does, it has a material attached that was originally water, can't be destroyed by battle. Cool. But once returned during either player's turn, you detach a material from this card, target a rank one rank 4 or lower. You control its attack and defense. Each become doubled its original attack defense at its turn. This helps certain card go to 6,400. It just helps double your spike cards. It's pretty good overall. And then it can't be destroyed by battle, so your opponent can't like run over it. They actually have to use some things to get rid of this. Like an Afterburners, for example. And, it is generic, which is kind of nice. So even if you get locked to water or whatever, you don't need, like, specifics like Aquas for, totally awesome, wherever it was. Yeah, you don't need 2 like aquas or anything like that. You just need 2 level 2s, not even water. $20. I kind of wish they reprinted this in the not the structure deck, but in the last Legendary Duels. Like, I really feel like if they want to help Legendary Duels, they have to give them like more impactful reprints, or just more impactful cards in general. Also, Dupe Frog could get eroded. Like, this card taught me about missing timing. Like, I feel like this is the poster child of letting people know what missing timing is, because I never understood how to miss timing. Like, back when I was like, when I was like first playing Yu-Gi-Oh, or even more towards like the middle time when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh, like even after like a few years, because missing timing was like, it wasn't as big when I was used to play a lot back in like later 5Ds, Zexal era. It just wasn't really there. Baron over here, 105 here, 106. This could be $100 one day, it could be $150 the other day. Who knows? Grandmaster Chiaxu here, 163 going up to 170 here. Coolios. Moye, Burst of whatever, $23 going up to 25 here. This card's getting reprinted in the waifu deck box, and I believe the tins, but people want to play it now. Also, Starlight Grandmaster Chiaxu is actually quite cheap for 163. I also want to see what these are at, actually. I don't know why it's suggested, but Alt Arts for $3 is not that bad. I like it. I think it has a lot of detail. Personally, I have a CR unicorn, so I run that. But if I didn't have the CR, I don't know if I'd run the original or this, because if you guys don't know, I actually love the original unicorn, because I love how the background kind of looks like if you guys go to like a church or something, it kind of looks like the mosaic they have over there. And I think that's really, really cool. This looks awesome as well. It's crazy how like some cards have like an alt art that's rivaling how awesome the OG looks, like Apollosa and all that. And then you have like Nightmare Unicorn, but then you have something like Kagari where it's like they really should have gave us an alt art Shizuku though. Still needs a reprint, by the way. Emergence here, $6. Cool, that's not bad. $6 for your normal Chiaxus. Again, it's gonna get reprinted, but $6 for the Secret is not bad. Sword Soul Sullivan are about $4, going up to $6. So if you want some cheaper copies, go ahead, knock yourself out. The Sinister card, and I'm gonna tell people what I said on the live stream. I'm gonna say it again here. When we get the Sword Soul reprints, this will not be reprinted. It's too new. So they play 1 copy of this, I believe. $3 here. I should restate this. I've never seen anyone play more than 1 copy. Going up to $4 here. I told people to get these around 2.5, 3, and they're kind of bouncing between 3 and 4 quite a bit. But I feel like this card could steadily go up to like a $5, $6 card once Sword Soul is more attainable and more people are like, oh, it's cheap, let me build it. Long Yun here, $2. Okay. Ulti Super Polys. Now, someone actually told me about this, and I was actually quite shocked here. 106 here, going up to 120. These actually dropped to about 80-something, 80 to 90, $85, $90. And this was very cheap for an Ulti Super Poly. And I spent so much on cards, like, near the time of Nationals and all that, And I was like, I'm not buying anything on TCG Player for a little bit, because I need to recuperate some funds. I want to move some stuff, all that, unless like I really want it. 107, that's really not that bad. If you want Ulti Polys, I would actually go in on this. Cactus Bouncer, right, from Absolute Power Force. So, while Plant-type monster under this card is face up on the field, neither player can special summon monsters. So, there's no level 4 that can also normal summon and get out pretty easily. But it does require you to have, let's go, another plant-type monster. But it's like a weird vanities and emptiness for plant. If there's ever an easy way to get this card out, it's good. Now, Secrets are $15 here. First star 25. First ed near mints are about $35, $38. You should be good with lightly played. I believe if we ever get like more plant support, which I think we're getting, this card could be used. You do have the Ultras 106 here for quarters, so that might not be a bad investment. Funny enough, I actually really like how the Ultra looks. It actually like shows how the card looks better. I really like this card actually. Let's see. Battle Fader here, coming out of Absolute Power Force as well. Ultimate Rares. Sorry about my chair squeaky, by the way, guys. I'm getting a new chair, by the way, and I'm working on that. First eds are, because I really don't care about, $48. $50. Funny enough, I'd want Yusei to sign this card. Is that kind of weird? But this is just what I'd want signed, personally, but yeah. Hyunlu here. When the card's synchro summon, you could select destroy up to 3 spell traps on the field. That includes yours, so you could pop your stuff for effects, all that. You know, if Scythe doesn't get banned, which I think it really should. I feel like if X-Sabers ever got new support, they could play Scythe and just, whenever they make Hyunli, boom, it's there. You know, $21 here, $25. They don't need no DP. I want to see what lightly plays are. 21, near mids are 25. First, I'd like play 28. That's really good for an old ulti from X-Sabers. Want to see what near mids are. 40. 40 bucks going up to, you know, 45 here. In fact, let me look at the next page. Going up to 55, going up to 80. You know, if we get X-Saber support, this is the card to grab, especially if we have Scythe back. Majestic Red Dragon, I told people get first sets at like 15. Now, unlimited light plays are 15. When you go to first sets, lightly plays are about $30. So if you got this when I told you guys to, congrats, you made quite a bit of money here. Near mints, though, are 55 bucks. You know, I have the Ghost Rare of this, actually. I actually want to look at the Ghost Rare as well, because I do not have the Ghost Rare pulled up. Mods are 120, light plays are 143, near mints are 187, almost $200. That's not bad for a near mint, honestly. I actually have one. Sorry, guys, allergies. But I actually have one that was actually looked at by a person who, he's really good at grading, you know, grading cards and setting them out, figure out exactly what they were. He's like, no, this would get, this is near mint for sure, but it's not like a PSA 10 or anything. So I actually do have a near mint copy of this because I'm very strict with how Ghost Rares are, because if you guys don't know, they just so easily get scratched up. And that's like my biggest issue with Ghost Rares in general, is the product quality. And it's really sad to see that Konami has not learned their lesson. It really is. But yeah, guys, that will be, is that the last card? Yeah, that's it. Alright, so Ghost Rare Majestic Red Dragon. I actually love this card, by the way. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I actually have multiple copies of this card. It's funny because I always struggled finding one, and then people were like, dude, I just want to get rid of it. I was like, okay. You know, damage for $100, that's horrible. I really hate when damaged cards go for $100. Like, at that point, I'd rather just print it out and just put it in a binder. And be like, oh, it looks even cooler. At least, like, mob play could look cool. Lightly plays for 143 though, so I don't know why you'd go after mob play in general. Near mints are about 187, going up to 240 here. Is there any PSA? No, there's no PSA copies. I actually do have a near mint one, because I have one that's not that scratched up, and I actually, a guy took a look at it, who he grades cards quite frequently. He's like, no, this would get a good, you know, grading scale. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, man, it would look awesome. I'm like, huh. He's like, yeah, we'll get like a 10, but it would probably get an 8, but depending if you're how lucky you are, maybe a 9. I'm like, if you're lucky, I'm like, wow, that's awesome. Because I would definitely take one of my Majestic Red Dragons gets a 9, I'm to the moon. I'm happy. And I will take an 8, though. I will take an 8 to the bank, put it in a little thing, because I actually will be getting a little stand here where there's some cool cards and all that. Because now that I have my own place, I have to get used to new things, all that. But I want to actually give you guys a better, cool, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh background, but sometimes with some people's setups, it's just not that possible. But I want to, like, work on it, if that makes sense. But yeah, with that being said, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this market watch. I will be giving you guys that awesome OTS 19 video, or that bad OTS 19 video, if you guys know what it is, because I'll be talking about why OTS 19 sets a bad precedent for other OTS packs. And I will see you guys in the next video. Just make sure to smash that like button if you're buying any cards off TCG Club. Use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. And remember, let me know in the comment section below what I'm going over next market watch. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.